Greetings, I am Maleficious, and I'm back with more of Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Last time, Jack Walters went on a case to find a missing person in Innsmouth, and I'm going to pick up from where I left off. Okay, yeah, this should load from the last save point. Anyway, I do have some tea tonight. I've got a wild raspberry hibiscus blend from Stash Teas. It's pretty good. It's kind of tart, and it's been steeping for about 10 minutes, so... Yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to have to double up if I'm going to get this done by the end of October, so I'm going to try and record for 2.5 hours now. So, yeah, last time we cracked open this safe and found this book titled Book of Dagon. Translation of some ancient glyphs. Okay, we can't actually use it. Can I check Mythos tomes and manuscripts, though? Yeah, actually I can. Okay, book is handwritten and heavily bound. It's covered in embossed Book of Dagon. Seems to be a religious work translated from a series of ancient tablets. Tells of an entity called Dagon, apparently some kind of sea god. Sea god? No. And his consort Hydra. They are the greatest of an underwater race called the Deep Ones, who worship them with sacrifices and other rites. The descriptions of the sacrifices are particularly shocking, and there are details of magical spells and other strange rituals. If this incredible manuscript is to be believed, the history stretches back beyond the remotest human origins into unthinkably remote antiquity. A few individuals are so incredibly old that they have seen continents rise and fall, but they do not die of old age as humans do. Father Dagon and Mother Hydra are such individuals, and are greatly revered for their age and size. The greatest awe, however, is reserved for a dark god named Great Cthulhu, who is said to sleep and dream in the underwater city of Relaya. Or Relaya. I'm not certain how to pronounce that. The book seems incomplete. The last chapters tail off as though the translation has not been finished. Oh yeah, I also found out something interesting. Narcotica? Apparently it's a Yithian city, which I suppose explains why there's a document about it in a house devoted to the cult of Yith. So that explains a bit more. Anyway, let's go back the way we came, because I think the game's about to get a lot more survival horror.
It's getting late. I'd better start making tracks. I don't much fancy spending the night in this hole.
Yeah. And we'll see if we can get out, but I don't think we can. Where's Joe Sargent? Okay, no. Yep, can't seem to talk with people.
Did you hear about Thomas Waits?
Waits killed his daughter. Don't go telling folks otherwise.
Okay, doesn't look like Sergeant is here, so... Whoa. Still being stalked by something.
Evening, Joe.
Uh-oh.
Did you hear Waits killed his own daughter? His own flesh and blood? Damn shame.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What do you mean, maybe, Charlie? I seen Elliot dragging him off. Caked in blood, he was.
Aye. But Birch reckons she were ripped open, Joe. I don't reckon Tom would have the strength for that sort of killing.
I ain't got much time for talking, Charlie. I got instructions from the order to make certain the outsider doesn't leave tonight.
Would that be the strange feller you brought into Innsmouth a couple hours back?
Yeah.
I'm reckoning on him asking for lodging here this evening.
Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, I did find a manual in the Steam files, and definitely has all the keys findings in it. I found something interesting. If you hold left shift, then you start walking, as opposed to the normal jog. Or okay, if you press left shift.
Stop bothering me, stranger.
Okay, so he's not going to. Yeah, let's see.
Will you be leaving soon?
This bus ain't going nowhere tonight, fella. Engine's blown, you see. Have to wait till morning.
Damn. Is there another bus out of Innsmouth?
No, but there's a hotel behind me. Gilman will have board for the night.
Yeah, it's an obvious trap, and we're gonna have to walk right into it. Not much else we can do at the moment.
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
It seems the bus has been delayed till morning.
Is it, sir? That's an awful shame.
Do you have board for the night?
We've plenty on the top floor of the house. Nice views over the Don, I'm told.
Great. That sounds just swell.
I wonder how he's getting these visions.
Hey, you all right there, sir? You're starting to look kind of funny there for a while. Face as white as bone and eyes as black as coal. Like you'd seen a ghost or something.
I'm fine, thanks. It's just the sea air around these parts. It makes me queasy.
The Innsmouth's breeze is not for your outsiders.
Charlie, can you come with me? I need to be telling you something. Perfectly.
Excuse me, sir. The Innsmouth law doesn't like to be kept hanging about. I'll be right back with you shortly.
And I think this should give us an opportunity to snoop around a bit. Although it seems something's still stalking outside. Possibly. But what we can do is we can grab this key.
It's the key to the back office.
And crack open the office door.
It's unlocked.
Whoa, bloodstained. That's not good.
The rug is caked in dried up blood and guts.
Okay, there's something over here. Shotgun ammo,
There
it
are
looks
severed body parts strewn all over the office.
like. That's not good. Oh, seem to be stuck on something.
The hatchet is encrusted with blood. I'm not touching it.
There's a book here. Okay, so what is it? It's a collation of general evidence, I think. Post-mortem records. She were a lively one and no mistake. I kept her going as long as I could. The music she were making. Such a pair of lungs. And after she were done, I found those lungs on her look as good as they sounded. Maybe I'll keep them. Her liver was particular sweet as well. I never much wanted to go to New York, but if they all talk as much as this one, I reckon I ain't missing much. As soon as he woke and saw the knives, he was away talking and pleading and bargaining for his life. All them words made me dizzy, and I had to take his tongue first to stop him. In future, I better wait a while after they eat dinner, for his innards stank awful. Bones was nearly all out before he died. I was real careful around the arteries, so as he didn't lose any more blood than could be helped, and he lasted a lot longer for it. Flesh moved on its own as he tried to work his arm, but with the bones gone, there weren't nothing it could do, just twitch. I took it out the strap so it could move free, and I watched. The new gag worked much better, and he was more quiet than the last.
I
Well, that's
wonder
no
what
good.
secrets this book holds.
I already found them. Oh wait, maybe I should... Okay, no. Managed to get through the office
If you just
undetected.
follow me, sir, I'll show you to your lodgings. I heard there was a killing over at the old Waits house tonight. They reckon the old fool killed his own daughter. Caked head to toe in her blood, they says. And had to be dragged away, screaming and crying. I reckon there'll be a lynching for what he done. You're still looking pallid, sir. You're needing to have yourself some rest. Sleep well, and keep down the racket. Us Innsmouth are quiet folk.
Yeah, Gilman is not to be trusted. So, let's bolt the lock and move. I think we can move this. No, I guess not. We have to,
Nothing of interest.
no, okay. We need to prepare some defenses, so, yeah, let's see. We need to, yeah, we need to not sleep in that room this night, so
Nothing
we'll
of
be
interest
bolting
here.
this door. It's not going to let us move that bookshelf, or is it? Or that cabinet. So instead, we're going to shut this door, bolt it, and I was thinking we could push something out of the way. Okay, we can't push this one yet, so...
An old wardrobe. It's too heavy to move.
Is there a... I wonder if there's an elder sign around, or at least something around here so I can say...
An old wardrobe.
Doesn't look like it.
It's too heavy to move.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not sleeping here, because if you...
Better.
Bed.
Not exactly safe, but the best I'm gonna get in this infernal town.
Okay, no, that can't be right, can it? Okay, February 7th, 1922, early evening. Innsmouth turned out to be more dilapidated, depressed, and unwelcoming than initially expected. The stench of rye and fish filled the air, while poverty and disease lie festering in every cobbled back street. Only a few of the inhabitants have been at all cooperative, the others are evasive and sometimes downright hostile. My detective's instinct tells me they're trying to hide something. Of course, I could simply be prejudiced by their looks and manners. They're almost ugly enough to get me believing those local tales of the Innsmouth taint. Even so, I've been able to make some progress. Finding Ruth Billingham was a lucky break. She's convinced Loverboy is still in one piece and being held in the town jailhouse. Rebecca Lawrence is clearly afraid of something. She doesn't come across as the type that scares easily, but then I guess she's not afraid enough to leave. She seems more worried about me. Then there's Zadok Allen, the old rummy. He was willing to talk all right. I wish I knew whether he turned to drink because of what he saw, or whether he saw things because he was drinking. The Order of Dagon, some heathen religion brought back from the South Seas by Obed Marsh, rituals on Devil's Reef. Those who wouldn't join massacred by some kind of monsters in 1846. It's also far-fetched, but what else could explain the thing that charged from Thomas Waite's attic? If I hadn't spoken with Thomas himself, I'd be sure I was seeing things. Whatever's really going on, this place gives me the creeps. The dreams are becoming stronger. I seem to spend each night in weird, fantastic landscapes with immense buildings like no architecture I've ever seen, and my body in the dreams. It's so strange I can't begin to describe it. Maybe it's some buried memory of all the occult stuff I studied when I wasn't myself. And this spooky vision thing is acting up worse than ever. Used to be I could kind of see what people were thinking sometimes, but now it's going crazy. It's like someone's watching me all the time, tracking me from the rooftops and the shadows. I'm so edgy I could hardly think straight. If only I could get some decent bourbon in this miserable town. I need to track down Brian Burnham, and fast. The sooner I get out of here, the better. I'll make an early start in the morning. Well, too bad you won't get that, because they're about to come after you, Jack.